What if I told you that there's still brand new construction homes in the low $300,000 price range? Would you be interested? Well, then look no further because I got you. What's up, YouTube fam? If you're new to this channel, well, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Alexis Diaz, and I'm Central Florida's real estate advisor and CEO of the Evolve Estates Group. Here at the Evolve Estates Group, it is our passion to help people evolve in real estate. So we go all over Central Florida and surrounding areas to show you what Florida has to offer. We explore new construction, resale homes, investment opportunities, local restaurants, shops, and so much more. Now make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss our weekly videos. All right, today we are in Haines City, Florida, in a brand new community called Scenic Terrace. Now, this community offers a different amount of builders, but we're gonna be checking out the builder Stanley Martin and their Portland floor plan. Now, that is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,589 square feet. Now, the lowest priced home is $311,000. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video where we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate, and I'm going to break down the estimated down payment, mortgage payments, incentives, and so much more. Now let's begin your real estate evolution tour. All right, let's begin. Now, I always want to make sure that you saw that this home has a porch, it has the pillars with the stacked stone, and it has a covered entryway. We love that, right? So when you're entering the home, you are greeted with the foyer. You're not seeing directly into the family room. You're not walking directly into the kitchen or anything like that. I know you guys like that as well, right? So you got a foyer. You can put a nice table like this, the mirror, look at yourself before you leave. So I love that. Now, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, right? So the front of the house on this side, you're gonna have your 2 bedrooms. So bedroom number 1 faces the front of the house. It has the 1 window. All the rooms are going to have carpet. And then this bedroom has the sliding closet doors. And you guys know how I always say, if you need to bunk the kids or you need to maximize the closet space, add another shelf, okay? Because there's nothing that can be customized in this home, right? What you see is what you get in the sense of the carpets or the main living space is going to either be tile or luxury vinyl planking, okay? So in this hallway, you're also gonna have the bathroom. So let's call this bathroom number 1. We have the single sink. We have the shower tub combination with the tile going 3/4 of the way up, but I can definitely appreciate, I know it doesn't go to the top, but I could appreciate that they don't do the white shell, right? So that's definitely different. And this house is priced at $311,000. Now, they do have one priced at $325,000 with quartz countertops instead of the granite and no rear neighbors, right? But if you're okay with this, $311,000, that's what it is. Now, on this side is where you're gonna have bedroom number 2, faces the side of the house. You have the 1 window. As you can see here, you can definitely fit 2 kids in here. You have 2 twin-size beds, and then you have the sliding closet doors when you can put 1 shelf for 1 child and then just add another shelf for the other child. But this is, I love that you can fit 2 beds in here, right? Because sometimes we need to start somewhere, right? And it may not be your dream home just yet, but the first home, I think that's perfect, right? So coming into the hallway, to my left is where we're gonna have the laundry room, okay? It does come with the washer and dryer. You have the rack on top for your detergents and things. And then that door is going to lead to the 2-car garage, okay? I'm just looking around because I'm like, wait a minute, I don't see a linen closet. So that bathroom did not have a linen closet. So there's ways to maneuver. You could put something above the the toilet where you can fold some towels and things like that. So it's absolutely up to you. But now let's walk into your kitchen, right? So you guys know that the kitchen is the heart of the home, the island piece. Yes, I love islands because I'm an island girl, born and raised in Staten Island, New York, half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. However, I think the islands are the connecting piece of the house. The kids, the family, friends surrounding the islands, you guys chopping it up, talking about your day, talking about your goals. So the one that's priced at $311 is going to be granite, but the one at $325 is going to be quartz, right? You're going to have the double stainless steel sink. You'll have it pre-wired for pendant lights, but it doesn't come with the pendant lights, but that's okay because these are ugly anyways. All right, so in the island, you're going to have your dishwasher, you have a cabinet, and you have drawers. Facing this way, you're gonna have 42-inch cabinets, which I absolutely love, and you have the crown molding on the top. Now, it's not soft close, but that's something that you can add in later. They sell the soft close hinges, very easy to put in, okay? Now, so you're gonna have your microwave over your electric stove, and then you're gonna have the cabinet over the microwave. I always like to check to see if they build the exhaust so that it vents out, but they do not, okay? But you still have more than enough space, counter space. I absolutely like it. The refrigerator does come with the home, okay? Now you're gonna have your coffee station over here just like they do, but we're gonna have to have a little more, our machine is gonna just be a little bit more bougie, right? Because we like whole beans. If you don't like whole beans, you need to try it because I'm telling you, it's a different experience. But you can have your coffee station right here, all of your cups, Starbucks, Stanley, whatever your heart desires. Go to Ross and get them, oh man. I'm a sucker for coffee cups, I'll tell you that right now. Now, you do have a pantry, you have a walk-in pantry, you still have space on the bottom for your cases of water, bulky snacks for the kids, grandkids, nieces and nephews, and then you have 5 L-shaped shelves here, so more than enough space. I think this is such a cute starter home, or maybe even a retirement home. Like the kids are older, it's just you guys are traveling the world, you don't want nothing too expensive. I think this is perfect. Now, you're gonna have a separate dining room. So your separate dining room is off of the kitchen. I love what they have here. I would do something exactly like this with a kind of like a rectangle table. Fits 6 seats, right? So it's up to you, but you have the window in here. I absolutely love this space, and I love that it's separate, right? It's separate from the kitchen and it's separate from the family room. So let's walk into your family room. So the family room is off of the kitchen. You're gonna have recessed lighting. It is gonna be pre-wired for a ceiling fan, okay? 100-inch minimum TV on this wall, okay? Yes, yes, yes. But look, you still have more than enough space. So this house is most likely going to be for a smaller family. But if you have a larger family, if you have multiple kids, just bunk them up in the rooms. I'm telling you, you have to start somewhere. This is better than paying rent. You're going to build equity, okay? I promise. I promise. Now, you could do something just like this, an L-shaped couch, and some tables, up to you. But what I really love that this home offers is a covered lanai. That's one thing that I miss in my house, is a covered lanai. I love this because you can enclose this for the cooler months. We're getting there. We're getting like a little taste of it, right? It is pre-wired for a ceiling fan if you would like to, but you're gonna have the sliding doors leading out into that covered lanai. And this community is gonna have a resort style pool. You could add a pool if you wanted to, but they do have a pool here anyways, right? That's that. Let's go to the master bedroom, which is off of the kitchen. All right, let's walk into your master bedroom that faces the back of the house. You have the double windows, very, very nicely sized. You have the king size bed, the end tables, the dresser. So this is definitely a nice size. I am loving the size of this house. It's just super cute, quainty, cozy. This is just super cute. You guys know that it won't work for me because I just have way too many kids. I have 6 kids, so this won't work for me, but I think this is such a cute starter home, okay? So now, your master bathroom, you're gonna have double sinks. Now, if the kitchen has granite, the bathroom is gonna have granite. If the kitchen has quartz, the bathroom is gonna have quartz, right? So right now, the double sinks, it has quartz countertops. You're gonna have a separate water closet. You do have a very extra large linen closet in here. So although I had to go back, guys. I was like, I don't believe that there's no linen closet on that side, and there isn't because I double checked. But this one is very, very large, okay? So it makes up for yes, this is very large. So it makes up for they're not being any linen closet on that side, but you have more than enough space here to put all the towels, all the bed sheets, everything that you have extra in this closet, okay? Now, you're gonna have a step-in shower with the towel going 3/4 of the way up, but you guys know that that's okay because for the price of this and they offer the tiling, I love that. And it does come with the glass enclosure, so that's a plus as well, okay? Now, you are gonna have a large walk-in closet. It's kind of like a U shape. Definitely, you know, what I always say, after you close, you can customize little by little by little. This is still a good price. When I tell you their incentives, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, okay? So let me know what you think about this house, but we're gonna start something new now. Before you tell me something negative that you don't like about this house, you have to tell me 2 positives on what you like about the house, okay? So 2 positives and then you can tell me the negatives. But let's go back to the kitchen. We're gonna chop it up and then we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate. All right, we are back in the kitchen. You guys know it's my absolute favorite place to be. Let me know what you thought about this house. But as I mentioned before, give me 2 positives before you give me your negatives, all right? And you guys know that I don't take any offense because I didn't build this house, all right? But if you like this house and you're like, oh my goodness, this is the house for me, or maybe this is not and you're looking for something else, but you want to work with us here at the Evolve Estates Group, the best way to reach out to us is going to be in my YouTube. There's a link. That link is to my calendar. Now you're going to choose a day and time, whichever works best for you, and we're gonna meet via Zoom because I wanna see your beautiful faces and I wanna explain to you how we can help you evolve in real estate here in Florida. If that's all too much, just give us a call. You get my executive assistant, Katrina, who's absolutely amazing, and she'll put you on my calendar and you are free to send us an email as well. But please, please, please do not just text me and be like, I'm looking for this, send me houses. That's not the way I work. I am not a door opener. I am so much more, okay? So if you're looking for that, I'm not your girl. Now, let's do a quick recap. So we are in Haines City, technically Lake Hamilton, but you can be like, Lake Hamilton, where's Lake Hamilton? It's right outside of Haines City. It's like a little borderline. If you cross the street, you're in Haines City, and then you cross back, you're back in Lake Hamilton, okay? We're in a brand new community called Scenic Terrace. Now, we just toured the builder Stanley Martin's Portland floor plan, which is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,589 square feet, and it is priced at $311,000, okay? Now, when you walk into the home, to the right, you're gonna have the 2 bedrooms plus the full bathroom that they share. Coming back into the hallway to your left, you're gonna have the spacious laundry room, which does come with the washer and dryer, and then the door leading to the 2-car garage, which we could not check because they use it as a sales office, all right? Coming back into the house, you're greeted with the open kitchen, tons of counter space, very nicely sized island, and a large walk-in pantry. You have a separate dining space off of the kitchen, and then you have your family room with your 100-inch minimum TV. Now you're gonna have sliding doors leading into your covered lanai. Enclose that, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be a vibe. Coming back into the house, off of the kitchen, you're gonna have your master bedroom, which faces the back of the house. You have the 2 windows, very nicely sized, and then you're gonna have your master bathroom with the double sinks, the granite countertops. You're gonna have your separate water closet, your step-in shower, the very extra large linen closet, and then your walk-in closet. Let me know. All right, I think this house is so cute. It's priced very, very, very competitive, okay? So this area, we're literally just minutes away from Davenport, Florida. We're about 15 to 20 minutes away from Posner Park, where you're gonna have all of your shopping, like your BJ's, your Target, you have Sinopolis Movie Theater, you're gonna have your Ross, Burlington, what else? There's so much stores around there. There's so much things happening in this area. In 2026, we're getting an EO Sport Fitness Center, which is, I'm super excited for that. But even just 5 to 10 minutes away from here, you're gonna have your shopping like Walmart. You have Aldi's, Chipotle, Wawa, because don't sleep on Wawa now. They have some good food when you're in a little bit of a rush. Let me know, okay? I just haven't tried their pizza yet. But what I like about this community is, yes, it's gonna have a dog park, it has a playground, it has a resort style pool, you have walking trails, but it also has their own, they have their own school. Right now it's K through 5 and it's gonna open next year, but then eventually they're gonna have a middle school as well. So that is perfect. You could literally walk the kids to school if you wanted to, okay? But if you don't wanna put the kids in public school, they have charter schools, private schools, there's options in this area, okay? Now, you are literally about 45 minutes to an hour away from downtown Orlando. You're about 45 minutes away from Walt Disney World. You're about an hour away from Tampa. And you're about 45 minutes to an hour away from the Orlando International Airport, okay? And you're literally only like 25 minutes away from Legoland. Don't sleep on Legoland. Legoland is a lot of fun, okay? So this is just a little bit about the area just to kind of give you an idea, but we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate so I can break down their incentives, estimated mortgage payments, down payments, and all of that good stuff, right? But if you would like to see what Florida living looks like with a family, then look at our other page, Sunshine State Living, and you're gonna see my family's experience living in Florida, and it's so much fun. So make sure you go check that out. But let's go to Monarch School of Real Estate. Welcome to Monarch School of Real Estate. If you've been following me, you know that I love this part of the video because I like to educate you guys to become savvy consumers and to have an idea of what to look forward to. Now, I always start off by saying is that I am not a licensed lender or licensed tax appraiser. So the numbers on this board are solely estimates, okay? And then the price as well as the incentives are today's price and incentives. They can always change, okay? So for today, this house is priced at $311,000. The HOA is $49.16 per month, which includes 1 gigabyte of internet, okay? There is a CDD here of $177.60 per month. It does get paid with your taxes, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. Now, remember, you have amenities in this community. You have a resort style pool, dog park, playground, walking trails, okay? Now, when you're buying a house and you're gonna finance, you have multiple different financing options. We're gonna talk about a few of them. The first one we're gonna talk about is FHA. FHA is primarily for first-time home buyers, and you have to use this as your primary residence. Now, if you purchased the house in the past, you can still qualify for FHA. So FHA, the minimum requirement for the down payment is 3.5% of the purchase price. So if we do 3.5% of $311,000, we get $10,885 for the down payment. Now, when you're buying a house, you have the down payment, but you also have closing costs. What are closing costs? So closing costs and accumulation of fees such as loan origination fees, title fees, prorated taxes, transfer fees, etc. Usually around 3 to 4% of the purchase price, and I'm always super conservative and I go 4%. So 4% of $311,000 is $12,440. Now, when you add your down payment to your closing costs, it's going to equal your cash to close. Your cash to close is the amount of money you need at the end so that you can receive the keys and evolve in real estate. So for the FHA, is $23,325, okay? That's your cash to close. Now, they're running a very special incentive right now. So it's a 2-1 buy down. So what basically that means is that your first year, the interest rate is gonna be a 2.99. The second year is gonna be a 3.99. And then the fourth year, year 3 to 30 is 4.99, which is fixed. So it's not a balloon payment or anything like that, right? But you're gonna be saving the most amount of money the first 2 years because that's when you're gonna have the lowest interest rate. But I did the mortgage amount based on the 4.99, okay? Because that's what you're gonna have for the 30 years, except the 2 years, right? So 28 years. Anyways, so I did it at the 4.99. Your estimated mortgage is $2,363, okay? Now, the next loan that we're going to talk about is conventional. As a first-time home buyer, you may qualify for as low as 3% down. So 3% of the purchase price is $9,330. Same closing costs. You have a cash to close of $21,770. Now, with conventional, the interest rate is just a little bit different. It's at a 5.25%, and your estimated mortgage is $2,420. Okay, they do have a buy down with the conventional, I wrote it down because I know that I'm just like, I'll forget it. So with the conventional, the first year is 3.25%, the second year is 4.25%, and then year 3 to 30 is 5.25%. So your estimated mortgage is $2,420. Okay. So the next loan, the next percentage from 3% is going to be 5%. Okay. So 5% of the purchase price is $15,550. Same closing costs. We have a cash to close of $27,990. Your estimated mortgage is $2,382. Now, the next year from 5% is 10%. Why would you pay 10%? So you're gonna pay 10% if it's considered, it's gonna be considered a second home, right? So let's say you're going to retire in a few years, but you wanna buy now. It's gonna be considered a second home, even if you don't currently own a home, okay? Now, usually the interest rates on second homes is a little bit higher, but in this case, it's they brought it down to 5.25. So your your down payment is $31,100. Okay, how I got that is 10% of the purchase price, same closing costs. You have a cash to close of $43,540. Now your estimated mortgage is $2,286. Okay, estimate. Now, the next year from 10% is 20%. Why would you pay 20%? So you're going to pay 20% minimum if you're going to use this as an investment property, or you want to avoid private mortgage insurance, right? Minimum is 20% down. So 20% down of the purchase price is $62,200. Same closing costs. You have a cash to close of $74,640. But according to the builders, even investors can lock in an interest rate of 5.25%, okay? Which is really unheard of. So they're definitely trying to sell houses, okay? So your estimated mortgage is $1,940. Now, the next loan we're going to talk about is VA. Thank you for everyone who has served our country. You have 100% financing, which means you don't have to put a down payment, but you still have closing costs of that $12,440. Estimated mortgage payment is around $2,100. But again, that's going to depend too. If you're 100% disabled veteran, you don't pay for property taxes, so your mortgage is going to be a lot lower. Okay. Now, as far as the incentives, we have the special interest rate. Now, if you wanted the special interest rate, then they are also giving you $12,000 towards closing costs. Okay. So for the majority, it's going to cover your closing costs. Or if you don't want this special interest rate, you can do $20,000 flex cash, which you can still buy down the interest rate at market rate and put some towards your closing costs. But for this right now, if they're giving you $12,000 in closing costs, it might make sense, right? But of course, you want to speak to a lender to see what makes the most sense for you and your family, okay? Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is cash. You could, of course, purchase this home in cash. You're still going to have closing costs, but not nearly as much. It's usually around 2% of the purchase price. So I estimate it to be around $5,000 to $6,000 of closing costs. Now, taxes are a great question. So taxes, the first year, the tax is going to be extremely low because it's only based on the land. But the second year, the taxes get reassessed with the house and the land together. So your taxes go up. So this community, they estimate it to be around 1.26% of the purchase price, but that's not including the CDD, okay? So if I do 1.2% of the purchase price, I just rounded up to $4,000. And then I added the CDD of $2,131. So yearly, your taxes, including the CDD, is $6,131.18, okay? Now, that does not include, if this is going to be your primary residence, you want to file for what is called the Florida homestead tax exemption. So it's basically a $50,000 tax discount off of your property taxes. So your taxes can definitely go lower than that, okay? Now, the next thing is homeowners insurance. Where we're located, we're centrally located. Your homeowners insurance is about $1,200 per year. I just went $1,200 to $1,500 just to be on the safe side. But again, these are the numbers. Again, this is just to give you a rough idea. The best person to give you better numbers pertaining to you and your file is going to be a lender. Now, if you want to take advantage of the builder's incentives, then they require you to use their preferred lender, okay? So again, right now, their incentives are special interest rate with $12,000 towards closing costs, or $20,000 flex cash in the sense where you can buy down the interest rate, most likely not as low, and then pay your closing cost, okay? So if you like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this channel. I appreciate all of you guys, and stay tuned to our next video.